Now, my question is, how will the person who is representing the county government of Nakuru in court, at the same case, he's a person who is supposed to oversight the county government of Nakuru? In my view, I see a lot of conflicts of interest, and this is something that actually with the public, with the resident of Nakuru, should counter-check to make sure that OJIENDA does not represent Nakuru County in any civil case in Nakuru. My name is Laban Msundi, and I'm an active citizen based here in Nakuru County. Now, my interest so much is issues dealing with the governance, enhancing good governance, accountability. Now, it has come to my attention that in this Nakuru County, there's a guy known as Professor Senator Tom OJIENDA, who is taking all the county cases and representing county government in court. Now, in my view, I find it much more inappropriate, simply because OJIENDA is the Senator of Kisumu. OJIENDA, according to the Constitution, he has the mandate to oversight all the governors in 47 counties. He has the responsibility to make sure that all the government resources are utilized accordingly. Unfortunately, it is the same guy who is representing Nakuru County in relationship to the matters in court. Now, my question is, how will the person who is representing the county government of Nakuru in court, at the same case, he's a person who is supposed to oversight the county government of Nakuru? In my view, I see a lot of conflicts of interest, and this is something that actually with the public, with the resident of Nakuru, should counter-check to make sure that OJIENDA does not represent Nakuru County in any civil case in Nakuru. When you look at the cases that the War Memorial case, he's the person who is representing Nakuru County. Initially, there was a case of CCs. There was a case of the CEO. She was the person who picked up those cases and represented them in court. And the same person is the person that we expect him to oversight Nakuru County in terms of resources have been utilized in this county. To me, I see a matter of extremely conflicts of interest. And in my view, as a concerned citizen, a person who is so much passionate to matters of enhancing good governance, I'll be moving to court soon to challenge the issue of OJIENDA representing Nakuru County. And I'm much more convinced that I'll win that. In 3 weeks' time, I'll be making that application, that petition in court under certificate of urgency, because I find that, in my view, I find that it is a matter of conflicts of interest. A person who is representing county government at the same case to oversight the same county government, it will be in order. So I want to make this statement to Governor Susan Kihika. I want to make this statement to the Senator, Professor OJIENDA, and tell him that they should prepare a battle in court. They must prepare for a war in court to defend their cause under their administrative action in terms of the county government led by Susan Kihika hiring or outsourcing the legal services of Professor OJIENDA in court. In my view, that is a big conflict of interest and should be arrested. That matter should be put into a stop, because that is a matter of conflicts of interest. And now, I know very well OJIENDA is a big person. He's much more conversant with the law. And this is a matter of that OJIENDA should use common sense and should recuse himself from representing the county government in any matter in court. Governor Susan Kihika, I'm informed that she's a lawyer. And being a lawyer, she must be conversant that taking a person who is supposed to oversight him amounts to conflicts of interest. I want to inform Susan Kika to stop such a kind of ill-advised uninformed administrative decisions of outsourcing legal services from Professor OJIENDA, who is the senator of Kisumu County. And now, failure to stop. I want to tell them in the next, I think immediately the High Court comes back from recess, in the next around 1 month, I'm preparing a petition to move to court to stop those illegality, to stop that unbecoming behavior, to stop those illegal administrative action against Professor OJIENDA and Susan Kika, the governor of Nakuru County. They must prepare for that war in court, and they must put their papers correctly, their reasoning correctly in court, because I'm moving there to make sure that the so-called conflicts of interest is not entertained in Nakuru County. Furthermore, to protect the public funds that are being used in terms of paying the law firm of Professor OJIENDA in terms of OJIENDA representing the Nakuru County in court. That is something that we cannot allow. We as Nakuru residents, we must make sure that all public funds are protected accordingly and within the law, and make sure those public funds are utilized appropriately. At the same case, making sure that those people who are supposed to protect, those people who are supposed to supervise, those people who are meant to make sure that our public funds are utilized appropriately, do their work appropriately without moving here and there and becoming the beneficiaries of those public funds that are meant to improve the lives of Nakuru County. Okay. On another side, if you look at the from the point of the Constitution, the senators have 3 roles: to oversight, legislation, and representation. And now, in this context, the Assembly also has those 3 roles. And I want to appeal to the County Assembly of Nakuru to move in with speed to stop the executive from hiring the services of Professor OJIENDA. Because this amounts to conflicts of interest. And now, if they fail to do that, then the County Assembly will be aiding the illegality that we are seeing the governor of Nakuru, Susan Kika, doing in this county. Now, in that respect, this is something that the MCS should look into it critically and make sure that nobody in this county or no senator engages in misconduct in line with Chapter 6 of the Constitution of Kenya that talks about integrity. Integrity requires someone should behave accordingly in line with the law, and both in private or in public. But what we are seeing, what Professor OJIENDA is doing, goes against Chapter 6 of the Constitution. And that is something that I will be moving to court to make sure that those unbecoming behaviors are challenged appropriately. And I know, immediately I move to court, I will win that matter, because this is something that should not be entertained. The precedent that is being set here in Nakuru County is wrong and should be corrected.